You probably Google Weston, maybe seen a few listings, even checked crime apps and school scores, but you still feel stuck. Why? Because Weston isn't your only option. Pembroke Pines, Cooper City, Coral Springs, Parkland, each one is just close enough to be tempting, but different enough to totally change your lifestyle. So if you're trying to figure out where do I actually belong, this video is your starting point. The problem, so many choices, not a clear answer. Choosing a city isn't just about prices or commute times. It's about waking up every morning in a place that fits you and your family. Somewhere your kids belong, your mornings feel calm or exciting, and your weekends are yours. But right now, you are likely second guessing every single option. Weston is great, but it's pricey. Pembroke Pine is huge, but is it too big? Cooper City sounds quiet, but is there enough to do? Parkland is beautiful, but is it too far out? So let's take this one step at a time and compare like we were sitting down over coffee, you and I. Forget the listings, we are starting with you. Do you want a great school, a quick commute, green space, peace and quiet, nightlife? This is about your lifestyle. Keep that in mind as we go city by city. We're gonna start with Weston. Weston is calm, it's clean, it's beautiful. It's beautifully planned as well. Everything feels intentional. It's like someone decided the city with families in mind. And here you've got top-rated schools, parks, bike paths, gated communities. There is a big international community here, especially people from South America and Europe. But Weston has a cost. Some homes tend to run higher here, and sometimes it feels a little too polished for some people. And it's not a happy town, it's just more like a severe planned community. Like a real life moment and family I work with moved from Miami for the schools and quiet. They say it felt like hitting the pause button in the best way. So you see, that's kind of Weston. I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. Now let's go with Pembroke Pines. Pembroke Pines is big. It's not as quiet as Weston, but it's way more affordable. You'll find everything from condos to single family homes from the 300,000 all the way to 700,000. It is ideal if you want options and access. You are close to major highways, shopping, hospital, a lot of jobs in there. But with size comes traffic. Schools vary by zone. Some neighborhoods are older, other neighborhoods are just brand new. So real life moment, a remote working couple picked Pembroke Pines because they wanted a home office and a guest room without the Weston tag price. Now, what does a day look like? Picture this. You grab coffee, take the kids to school, start your remote working day, hit a trail, grab dinner downtown. Which city supports your rhythm? All right, I want you to think about that, and as I said, just pause for a second. But let's keep going. Cooper City feels like that hidden gem, small, quieter, and deeply community driven. People wave, neighbors know each other. The schools are fantastic, but inventory is limited. The homes here go fast and price have risen because, people is just like discovering that this city is like really amazing. And for my real life moment, one family told me it feels like Weston's little cousin, but without the HOA drama. Because if you want the small town feeling, school perks, Cooper City might be it. Let's go to one of my favorites too, which is Coral Springs. Coral Springs brings balance. It's larger than Pembroke Pines, but more suburban, feeling like Weston. There are parks everywhere, diverse food, is walkable downtown, it has good schools. Coral Springs, it feels like often is overlooked, but it's a solid choice for folks that, want that middle ground. All right? So for a commute tip, you've got easy access to Sawgrass Expressway. Great for getting into Broward or even parks, Palm Beach, the Turnpike if you go to Orlando. My real life moment for Coral Springs is I helped someone that retired move here, and walkability and was important for him. So because he wanted to volunteer, he wanted to just have that sense of community, have his garden, have no issues with HOAs, and that was Coral Springs for him. Now let's go to Parkland. Parkland is newer, is quieter, has that like state feeling. Think like newer construction, manicured neighborhoods, space is like hip. It's more upscale and very family focused. Amazing schools, but it also feathered out north, right? So like the commute to Miami can be a little bit of a stretch for the people that wants to go to Miami. So if you're not into that, just fine. I don't really like it a lot, but we are all different. But just in case, if you are gonna work in Miami, it's a little north, from Coral Springs is just right next to it. From Weston, it can be like probably 20 minutes. From Pembroke Pines, 25. And, Stark County if you're going to Miami. Now, my real life example for Parkland, one client said that Parkland was his forever home because of the vibe, the peace, the space, the kids could bike everywhere. It's like really, really nice. So you're still not sure? Let me simplify this. So if you want walkability and activity, think Coral Springs. If you want luxury and space, think Parkland. If you want schools and community, think Weston or Cooper City. But if you need variety and access and life, Pembroke Pines is your baby. Simple, not easy, but you are getting there. How to decide? I can help you. And a tip that I have for you, make a list of 3 things that matter most to you. Schools, budget, peace, access, lifestyle. Then rewatch the section that matches. One city will start to feel right. This is a big move, but it doesn't have to feel overwhelming when you have clarity. And next up, watch the best schools in Weston and surrounding cities. Even if you don't have kids, school impact home values and neighborhood quality. You're closer than ever to finding your dream home. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.